Okay, welcome back to my Let's Play of Final Fantasy VI on the Game Boy Advance. This is it. It has all come down to this, the final confrontation with Kefka in his tower. But it is a nasty tower indeed. So it is not going to be a simple walk up to Kefka and punch him in the mouth. But I am prepared. I think. Alright, we're going in. Well, if I'm not prepared, then that's really messed up. It's time we took the battle to Kefka's doorstep. What's wrong? Gods of the Warring Triad control the magic of the Esper world. If we destroy them, you're worried about what might happen? I'm not sure, but Espers, and even magic itself, could vanish from the world. And if that happens, what'll happen to Terra? Okay, so, I did some grinding, fast-paced, speed, high-intensity grinding for a couple hours, so Terra's 99, Cyan 99, Shadow 99, Edgar 99, Sabin 99, Celis 99, Umaro 99, Gogo 99, and Mangg is 99. Neglected were, of course, Gao, Setzer, Realm, Strago, and Locke. You know, I had some sort of ancillary characters, and it really didn't matter. Once everyone's 99, you know, they're all powerful. So I could have picked, you know, Realm to be thrown in there and Setzer to be thrown in there. I don't know why I didn't, but I went with Umaro and Celis. I was like, sure, they can be thrown in there. This is overboard. You do not need to do this in order to beat the game. Of course not. I just like to do it in this game. For some reason, I just enjoy it. And I even went about double what I normally do, because I leveled up a whole second set of 4 to 99. Because ordinarily, the first party here will be 4 really powerful people. Then this one will just be Mangg, or Mangg. And then this one will be just, like, Terra, usually, with 128 magic evasion. So she's pretty much a goddess. But since the whole magic evasion thing is not in this game, I needed a reliable third party there, so I figured, okay, I'll just have 4 more level 99s. So, we have an A team and we have a B team, if that's how we want to consider it. The A team consists of these 3 plus... Oh, I don't know. Doesn't really matter. Go-Go. It's pretty powerful. The B team over here consists of Cyan, Shadow, Celis. I'm going to throw Umaro with Mangg because I'm not exactly sure. They should be fine at level 99, but you never know. Anybody else I throw in there is just going to be demolished, so let's throw Gao in there. Alright, we should be perfectly fine. So how it works is you split up into 3 parties, and each party has their own sort of dungeon to go through. They all have their own trials and tribulations. They each have their own boss or bosses that they have to deal with. And we all reconvene at the end of the dungeon to fight Kefka, but it's tricky getting there. The Warring Triad awaits. Alright, so the real issue here, I guess, is equipment, since I'm spreading you know, not enough equipment across a lot of different people. And so it's going to get a little tricky. Basically, we only have one offering or one master scroll. So I'm not sure where that's going to go. Probably onto the B team, but it's hard to say. If we focus on defensive over offensive, we'll be fine no matter what. But it's... well, it is what it is. So Hermes sandals can't go wrong. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really matter what we pick. Black belt. Ribbons are good, but I think the ribbons are all over on the B team right now. So I don't know what to do about that. Yeah, like I said, it doesn't really matter. We're level 99. We'll be just fine. We can throw earrings around, but she doesn't need it. Oh, she should probably take... yeah, I know what I'm going to give her instead. So the gold hairpin, as you know, cuts MP usage in half, but there's an item that drops off of a dinosaur in the grinding area that in the original version is called an economizer, but in this one it's called the Celestriad. I have 10 of them because I fought a lot of dinosaurs. This is a rare drop. Reduces MP cost of all magic to 1. So that means she does not have to worry about an MP for the rest of the game. Alright. So, yeah, this is kind of a ugly, twisty-turvy, plenty of horrible enemy kind of area. Luckily, however, we're really powerful. Basically, you know, you're grinding. If you do the grinding method, you're fighting these dinosaurs in a forest, and they're pretty much more powerful than any random encounter you're going to fight in here. So, if you can do those with no problem, you can do this with no problem. But we have a lot of stuff to do, so I'm trying to be as quick as possible. Really, I should be running from all these battles because I'm 99. So, instead of fighting 2 dark forces, let's use a smoke bomb. Do I have smoke bombs? Did those... I think those got... do I need to sort? I could have sworn I saw... yeah, 30 of them. I don't know if that's actually faster than just using auto crossbow and killing them, but... let's see if we can't sort that out. Okay. Actually... screw it. Move them. Move them here. Thank you. Fixed dice. Sets right here, baby. So we will come to a part where we need all 3 on different buttons to sort of continue. So we will be switching them. We'll be switching them up. And here's the time to switch. So Mangg, of course, is very quick. No random encounters. We can just run through, pick up chests, and do what we need to do. Minerva Bustier. Pinwheel. Yeah, 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 yeah. Ah, okay, so Mangg ended up getting this. Alright. I don't remember this fight. The Ultima Buster. I'm the one known as Ultima. Fortune eternity going left here. Forgotten in the mist of time. Long have I pondered what I should do. Long, long have I pondered. But now it seems I have an answer. You don't say. I forgot to equip Mangg, but we'll see how this goes. Of course, Umaro's gonna hit for 9999 every time. Except when he does that. I should probably unequip him of that. It doesn't do anything for me. Oh man, I'm healing. I'm healing. I guess the, it might be, that's probably what's responsible for healing him of ice damage, unless that's his equipment. I don't know. There you go, Ultima Buster down. As you might imagine, that could be a much tougher fight. And it gets you a save point. Great. Alright, we'll equip him with stuff. And you can have... that doesn't even need Gauntlet. I don't know what you need, little guy. I don't even know what you need. Don't I have a hero's ring or... Alright. Oh, actually, hold on. We picked up a miracle sandals. Miracle shoes, those are even better. Okay. Yep, that was the wrong one, because I'm not looking at the map. So yeah, if you don't recall, this, you know, this is sort of parts of the original vector that have been sort of twisted and moved around and fused into this massive tower. It's a nice touch. Force shield. Force shield? Sure, why not? Just for old time's sake. Because he would normally be using a force shield here anyways. Yeah, alright, quit dancing and let's fight. Gold Dragon. Look at it, it's a big brachiosaur. Doing 0 damage. Yeah, I think that's... If you have both of Umaro's special relics equipped, he's immune to all... 3 elemental damage, and he absorbs a couple of them. That was pretty easy. One dragon remaining. The reward is not going to be super stupendous, incredible stuff, but it is what it is. Alright, let's switch over to the B team. Get immediately thrown into a fight. But never fear, we also have smoke bombs. Oh, Right. Basically just a slower form of Mangg's relic. Hold on, Go. We're taking you on a wild ride. Alright. So, Shadow has the super combo there. Cyan has the Paladin shield, so he should be pretty good. Yeah, I'm fine with that, and Gao can piss off. So the B team is pretty good. They're just called the B team because I leveled them second. Technically B, but not B in our hearts. Yeah, pretty good. Yes, thank you, Shadow. Thank you. All right. Nutkin suit. Why am I going for chess when I don't need anything? I need nothing in life. Shadow will demonstrate. Thank you, Mr. Shadow. A freaking gauntlet. I did an extra battle for a gauntlet. I should really just look at the map. Alright. Get us out of here, Mr. Gal. What? Did it say I can't run? Alright. You suck, Go. I mean, this place should be far more tense than I've made it. And that was my choice, and I'm happy with my choice. Every time I play the game, I'm happy about it. You know, if some people prefer to just go through this game with low-level challenge and don't level at all, they really like to just min-max and do everything perfectly, all power to them. There's no wrong way to play a single-player game. See ya, Mr. Gao. Uh-huh. Okay, thank you. Alright, J goes to outside. Okay, what's that? Rainbow brush. Why is there a rainbow brush sitting around in Kefka's Tower of Evil? We'll never know. The real reason I'm rushing through this is because the end credit sequence is very, very lengthy. Very lengthy. And so we just wanna power through to get to it. So we can discuss. Did I need to hit that? Is that a trigger for something? Find out. Yeah, that's good. You'll definitely want to hit that one. Hey, look at a landworm. Alright, the 8th and final dragon. The Skull Dragon. Oh my god, look at it. It's terrifying. It's scully and... Scully. Ooh. Ah. Ooh. E. Oh. Jeez. Oh, man. Okay. Get a muscle belt. And all 8 dragons have been defeated. The 8-fold seal is broken. Hole. 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 Obtained Crusader Magicite. Small stone tablet on the ground. On its face is a short inscription. Seal is broken and I am free. You who defeated the legendary 8, I shall await you at the Dragon's Horn. Yeah, so that's Game Boy exclusive content. I have no idea what's going on with that. I guess it's a separate dungeon, but you have to leave. Kefka's Tower to go do it. So, I mean, obviously, I'm not doing it now, which means I guess I'll never do it. Never, ever. Maybe someday when I replay through this game. I definitely missed something, didn't I? I need someone to hit that switch. Damn it, I hope it's Mangg. Okay, where the... Hold on. Let me... Okay, so we need H. H connects... Oh, shit. H. It doesn't make any sense. Oh, no, E. No, I go through E. This doesn't make any sense. What the fuck? I've never, like, come across this situation. It's definitely Mangg that fucked up. Okay, so let's switch back to Mangg. Let's figure out where we went wrong. They are definitely supposed to hit that button. What did you do, man? What did you do? This is it. That's the one. Okay, not a big fuck up. Remember this room? You should mimic nothing. There you go. Yeah, party group 1 needs apparently a lot of assistance to get through. Here you go. Oh, she should also have the gem box or the soul of Thamasa, but honestly, it really doesn't matter. Her physical attack is almost as good, and it is what it is. And fine, I'll mimic the Ultima just so I can see it more. What I do want to show you, though, is some of the espers. I gave the B team a bunch of cool espers to summon so I could see them and show them. So that's what we have to do. Okay. Ribbon. Alright, so we want to get... there are some 4-ton weights above these buttons that we have to push. No. You need to get off your button, bro. Thank you. Yeah, like I said, it's a lengthy thing. We're almost a half an hour in here. Haven't even gotten to Kefka yet. Oh yeah, she can push 4 tons. She's pretty ripped. She's level 99. Alright. So now, Mangg can repeat a similar process. Oh yeah, he's ripped. Believe you me. Good, good, good. There you go. Okay. Random encounter. Let's see a cool Esper. What do you got? You got Alexander. Oh, this is like one of my favorites. Divine Judgment. Watch this shit. Oh my god. Oh my. Oh man. Sweet. I remember it being a little bit cooler on the Super Nintendo, but who's to say? Alright, here's Ragnarok. Okay. And Raiden. I don't think he'll be susceptible to Shinzen Tetsugen, but I've never seen Raiden. Okay, he's pretty much like Odin. Alright, well, there you go. I can show you Crusader as well if I unequip. Yeah, okay, yep. I think he's dead. Okay, you can stop beating. Is he not dead? Is he superpowered? Okay. Kiraga, okay. Let's switch out Ragnarok for Crusade. Oh, I also have Cactuar. And I guess I didn't see Leviathan. Alright, we'll swap out stuff. So we can see all the cool Espers. I don't think I showed you Bahamut, did I? Oh boy, I'm slacking on you. Guardian. Activating default program. Crusader. Cactuar. Look at this. Look at this. Ow, that kind of hurt. Let's not do that again. Yeah, so it uses 1,000 needles, which does 1,000 damage. It's not too great. There's Leviathan. Not too flashy, does what you'd expect it to. Alright, let's end this. That'll end a lot of things. All right. So what was that? Crusader that just killed me? That's not good. So let's switch him to Bahamut, because you want to see Bahamut. And we'll save just because, the game could crash. Who knows what can happen? Why be cocky about things? Bahamut. Mega Flare. There you go. Does what needs be done. No. Alright, here we have one of the 3 goddesses. This is Demon. Which, yeah, maybe it's not a goddess, but that's what they called it, alright? So it's about as difficult as you'd expect it to be. Depending on your expectations. Flare Star, oh my god, holy shit. I mean, it's tougher than anything else we've encountered, but I guess that's not saying too much. I'm sure you can picture, though, how tough this would be with a underleveled group, or, like you really just focused on like 4 characters or something like that for most of the game, and then suddenly it's like, yeah, form 3 parties, and they all have to perform, they all have to perform properly, fighting bosses and stuff. It can be tricky. Can be. Alright, and we drop down here, and you can go back if you need to, but that is their final resting place before the big showdown. Here we have another god or goddess. Innocent. That's just a regular battle. That's not a god or goddess. That's a bad name for a 90s boy band. Who you casting rays on? Who you casting rays on? Why didn't I smoke bomb out of this? It's a damn good question. Alright, now we'll fight the actual god or goddess. Fiend. Yeah, they got some crazy sprites for these bosses. Alright, just, auto attack and all that. I mean, it's not like we're immortal or anything like that, because we don't have the magic evasion thing going for us. It's just that we pump out so much damage compared to what we take. And you know, were really resilient to status effects and things like that. They would insta-death, blah, blah, blah. Okay. I mean, they're fairly generous with save points, so that's nice. Could be like Final Fantasy 3, which, no, I've not experienced the final dungeon yet, but I hear things. Alright, and now we just have Mangg, who does, of course, you know, they have their own fiend, demon, goddess, whatever it is, to contend with. Which I guess this will be the trickiest one. We might as well be healed up. And we have Goddess. Okay, so there's the one goddess, I guess. She is showing a lot of skin right in my face. All up in her business. What the f... Alright, well. I have no more input to this fight. Check your email, I guess. Yeah, not a whole lot to say here. Unless he punches himself. Yeah, that'll do it. Okay, thanks. Alright. He's still punching himself. Does he ever stop? He doesn't ever stop punching himself. And she's not casting anything that I absorb. Okay, so... I mean, she's only got 44,000 HP, so... This is all theoretically doable. We're just going to speed up because we get what's happening here. I don't know if there's any way I can prevent things from going down the way they went down. I can have him use Ultima to speed things up. I can quick... Okay. Okay, good. Now what if I use quick again? Okay, alright, I understand. Yeah, I'm just speeding things up just a little bit because this video is going to be really long otherwise. I apologize, but we do get the general gist of this battle. This is not the final battle. And Ultima is really slow. Alright, just required a little bit of thought other than auto attack, but we got him. We got him. Destroy the Warring Triad. power magic isn't fading like it should be. Could Kefka have extracted the very source of magic from them? Ooh, that would be pretty wild, wouldn't it? That would make Kefka pretty powerful, wouldn't it? Oh. Am I missing somebody? Why do I have this nagging suspicion? What are the odds that I would miss a character? Welcome, friends. Hold on. Go ahead. Mo is okay, yeah. No, I'm not missing anybody. I'm not missing anybody. It's just they leave a gap there for some reason. Probably because of the way I set up the groups, but anyways. I knew you'd come, so I've been practicing my greeting. How much do you have to destroy before you'll have had your fill, Kefka? I've acquired the ultimate power. Observe. Such magnificent power. You're nothing more than fleas compared to me now. Embrace your destruction. It is the fate of all things. To be destroyed? Maybe it is. But people can always rebuild, and new lives will always be born. And time will destroy all those as well. Why do people insist on creating things that will inevitably be destroyed? Why do people cling to life knowing that they must someday die? Knowing that none of it will have meant anything once they do? Because it's not the end that matters. It's knowing you have something to live for right now, at this moment. Something you've worked for. Something that's worth protecting. As long as you have that, that's enough. And did you all find your somethings in this broken world that just won't die? Yes. Love. A wife and child who live on within me. Friends and family. A peaceful kingdom. A loving brother who always looks out for me. Someone willing to accept me for who I am. New pals, Kupo. These people. All of them. Wow! Yes, you'll note that Umaro has nothing going for him in his life. Bleh. You people make me sick. You sound like lines from a self-help book. If that's how it's going to be, I'll snuff them all out. Every last one of your sickening, happy little reasons for living. No, Kefka, stop. Yeah, so now he goes real apeshit and just freaking torches the place. Worse than it already is. I wield the greatest power in existence. You may as well be the dirt on the bottom of my boots. Or the dirt stuck to the bottom of that dirt. I'll destroy everything. I'll create my own empire of death. You can't destroy everything. People always have dreams. No, I'll destroy the entire world. There won't be anything left to dream about. We won't let you hurt any more people. But what fun is destruction if no precious lives are lost? Yeah, you should probably stop talking to the guy and just kick his ass before he blows up the entire planet. It ends here, Kefka. Alright. So, you get to decide your order of characters. Now, for us, we probably won't go past 4. But, if you were playing this regularly, normally, if... Basically, there's several phases of this battle, and if any of your characters are dead, as you move on to the next phase of the battle, you'll swap in the next one in the order, okay? So, that way, you know, it's not like, just like, okay, you 4 go kick Kefka's ass, and we'll all just sit over here. It's kind of like that, because you're not all fighting them at the same time, but, you know, they had to do something. And I think it's an alright compromise. So, of course, we're sending in our best of the best, which... it's hard to really say what that is, I guess. Really, it's Shadow, and then it's other people. We'll have Cyan in there just because, I mean, come on. Oh, but then I'd have to pick, like, one of the brothers. No, we'll have both brothers. It's proper. It's proper. Alright. I guess we'll fill in the rest, just in case. Sure. Alright, the final battle. This is it. So, as I mentioned, it's a number of phases. It's tricky, but it's nothing that can't be solved by just, you know, punching everything really hard and using Ultima. The Holy Lance. That's what Holy looks like. I think you already saw that with in Daryl's tomb, but the Holy Lance will randomly cast it. So yeah, pretty much almost all the phases here involve multiple targets, and they don't even get names in the lower left. But we're down to one target here, and that should be dead. He's going to end off with a Quake, I believe, before we move on. Yep. Okay. So now we move up this sort of, this tower of bosses. It's very cool. It's very cinematic. It's really epic. I know we're just trashing it, but it's really cool. So at this point, if any of your characters were dead, even if you, like, plan to revive them, I think, they will get swapped out for the next one down the road. So if Shadow dies and he gets swapped out, that would be really bad because he's providing the bulk of our damage. So we'll try to keep him alive. I mean, Ultima is definitely doing some work as well, but we'll just relegate Sabin to taking care of the group. Which is kind of funny. I wouldn't have... I mean, I never know who's going to be the healers, who's going to be what. You know, Sabin could easily have the Genji glove and things like that, but... Okay. We'll just have to live with that. Okay, we'll wait on that. Uh-oh. Sabin could get swapped out. Uh-oh. Quit punching. There we go. There we go. Back in business. Oh, you using Flare on Sabin? Oh, that's bum luck for you, my friend. So yeah, normally I would just be able to speed through this whole battle and just hold the A button and win. But because of the magic evasion thing, it's not an option. None of our characters are immortal. Gosh, we're at 51 minutes and we're not even done with the boss. Very slow. Alright, this is the third out of 4 tiers. Or phases. Okay. It's pretty solid damage from him. I like how Shadow's goggles aren't even they're not even over his eyes. It's rough. Uh-oh. That sucks. Who do we get swapped in then? Cyan? Okay. Unless they stop swapping for Kefka, I don't remember. I thought they get swapped. But yes, the yes, it is pretty damn epic. It's very cool. Alright, we got Cyan. Just incredible. Life, dreams, hope. Where do they come from? And where do they go? Nah. Such meaningless things. I'll destroy them all. Okay. So really... Yes, that's what we wanted to watch out for. So now we want to use Mega Elixir, because they're all at 1 HP. If he's not dead. He shouldn't be quite dead. The end draws near. Now he's almost dead. There you go. Alrighty. That's it. Alright, this is really slow. So I'm gonna spare you a little bit. You get the idea. There you go. It takes a long time on normal speed. I mean it should. You just beat him. Normally you're not under like some time restraint or whatever. The tower's collapsing. There's no time to lose. Come on, the airship's just up ahead. Come on, everybody. We can make it if we work together. Terra, what's wrong? The Magicite. Magic is disappearing. If Espers are fading from the world now, what'll happen to Terra? Come with me. I can use the last of my power to guide you out. Alright, so the ending credits, the ending sequence here, basically goes through your... It's sort of like an alternate reality of your way through Kefka's Tower. And it focuses on each character that you rescued in the World of Ruin. So if you forgot somebody, shame on you, basically. But we start with Cyan Garamond. So you get the last names of everybody here, if they have a last name. Cyan, can you hit that switch? Mechanical devices are not my strong point. Yeah, it's a fucking button, man. I do believe I'm getting better, though. Setzer Gabbiani. Wait. Whenever you think you're right, you're wrong. And that's a big mistake. That was what you always used to say, wasn't it, Daryl? Alright, yeah, we're just gonna... Edgar Roni Figaro and Sabin Renee Figaro. I believe there is a way you can find out their middle names during the course of the game, but couldn't tell you where. Yeah, Sabin. It's not like I always wanted to dump all that responsibility on you. I knew you'd look out for the kingdom. I wanted to be able to look out for you. That's why I went off to become stronger. Yeah, just casually grabbing a girder, just throwing it across the building. Mangg. Mangg. Help me! Kupo! The hair! Watch the hair! I'm not a stuffed animal, Kupo. Okay, Umaro. Yep, of course, he gets his own. It won't open. Thanks, Umaro. Go. I like this one. Both buttons have to be pressed at the same time in exactly the same way. Go. Mimic Celis. Perfect. Excellent. Go. Shortcut. Take shortcut. Shortcut. Take shortcut. There is a, you can go to Gao's father's house. We actually did go there once. He was the guy that wanted you to, like, fix his clock or whatever. And you can bring Gao there and have a sequence and all that, but, well, you know. Locke Cole and Celis share both, they get to share a scene. Come on, this place is breaking apart. Locke. I won't let go. I promise. You crazy? You almost got yourself killed for that? Okay. Tara Branford. I think I might have said Bradford. I apologize. You'll notice they don't save Tara for last because they don't want to continue to imply she's a main character. Father? Tara, we must part now. We Espers will disappear from this world. You may fade away as well. But perhaps if the human part of you feels something strong enough, then maybe, just maybe, you will be able to remain here as a human. Realm Aroni. Grandpa, you can't give up yet. Sorry, dear. Any more whining out of you and I'll paint your picture. Oh no, anything but that. But you know, someday I really would like to paint your portrait. On canvas, I mean. Oh, Realm, look what you've done. Made me go all misty-eyed. Now I can't see where we're going. Ah, Shadow. This is by far the saddest one. I don't even want to watch it. I don't want to read it. I just want to skip past it. Go on, Interceptor. Get going. Take care of yourself, boy. Barham, looks like I can finally stop running. Come and find me. Fucking leaves his dog behind, man. And I know he's leaving it with his daughter and all that, but... oh, man. That dog loves him. Loves him. Alright, Strago Magus. Come on, Strago. Can't let yourself be shown up by a bunch of kids. Gotcha. Yeah, I guess all these scenes are showing their escape, but some of them seem sort of too lighthearted, I guess, for their escape, which is really intense. But and you, that's right. You are a principal character in this story. Follow me. To the last piece of magicite. Terra, you've done enough. Your power's getting weaker. Terra isn't going to be able to hold out much longer. Don't give up, Katerin. I won't either. Not yet. Not yet? Terra? Terra! Thank you, Setzer. I told you, didn't I? She's the fastest ship in the world. That's it. All right. So as far as the complete package goes of characters and story and music, you know, the world, the gameplay, it all together, Final Fantasy VI is absolutely my favorite, okay? I said that at the start, and I repeat it. It just really has everything great going for it. It all comes together in just a wonderful RPG package. It really tells a great story. You know, I shit on Gao, but really all the characters are unique and great. And you know, I'm really, really glad they went away from the Final Fantasy V system. Now, let me just say that the leveling and the core gameplay of Final Fantasy V is stupendous. Like, the leveling and combat and all that, I think, is better in 5 than 6. I will say that. But for the overall package, 6 cannot be beaten. Because if they had done the same, you know, sort of like, if they had just done the same job system, if they had put that in Final Fantasy VI and tried to do the same thing, it would have been nowhere near as memorable, as epic, as good as it is. Like, you have Shadow, okay? So say Shadow, you get Shadow, and you're like, oh, okay, he's a ninja, that's cool. I'm gonna make him a white mage instead. And he just goes through the rest of the game as a white mage or something. Like, that just, you lose all sort of impact of his whole story, of his whole life, of being a thief turned ninja, and all these things of what Shadow is, of what you know, Locke is, of what, you know, the whole point of Locke being a thief. That has just tremendous importance for his whole story, you know, everything that happens to him. You know, if Terra just became a generic berserker or something like that, that just ruins it all. If Cyan just become a summoner, or a black mage or something like that. It's just like, no, it's the whole point that he's like a samurai, you know, he's this loyal knight. And so again, you know, like I mentioned in 4, the fact that their job is tied to their identity means you can have all these incredible stories unique to each character, and that just builds sort of the overall picture of the entire game, making everything so memorable. So while I love the combat and the leveling in 5, and I'm almost eager to get back to playing 5 just for all the leveling, 6, because of the way, you know, the story is set up, the characters are all there, and, you know, everything is just so memorable and amazing. It really is my favorite Final Fantasy as a whole package. Yeah, there's not a whole lot of bad stuff I can say about it. You know, this is where they really, you know, Final Fantasy IV, it was, like I mentioned, a very incredibly important title for the series. Really sort of set the bar for story being a very important part of the series. And without 4, we wouldn't have gotten 6. But for me, 6 is just in a league of its own compared to 4. I like 4. I think 4 is fine. I'm glad we have 4. But I still just cannot compare it to 6. I'm sorry. It just... everything is just so much better in 6 for me. Because you have just this wonderful cast of characters. I like so many of the characters. You know, even if I don't use them in combat, or, you know, they have their downfalls for combat, I just love all the stories related to all these characters. Whereas in 4, you really don't get to delve into the characters as much, nearly as much. You have a smaller roster, and they just don't have all these sort of side little cinematics and dialogues and all that. And so it's really a shame that 7 just became so immensely popular and got, you know, the movie and the spin-offs and all that kind of stuff. And 6, you know, 6 came out at a point where Final Fantasy was not as huge as it would become. And so 6 really sort of got the short end of the stick. I mean, if they made an Advent Children whatever type movie, but for 6, or even just like an adaptation of 6, or any sort of film or anime, whatever, about 6, I could die happy. I don't think it'll ever happen, but that would be really what I would like. Yeah, I guess that's about it. It's, you know, 6 is the Final Fantasy I've played, beaten more than any other Final Fantasy game. It's absolutely in my top 10, maybe top 5. I don't know. Did I ever do my top 10 games? I don't think I did. I feel like this game, when I'm like 80 or something, you know, and we got like holographic video games and immersive reality and all that stuff, I'm still going to come back and play this game. Yeah, getting all choked up just talking about it. Yeah, so, that is the end of the 2D Final Fantasy games. At least as far as the mainline series is concerned. And so we really move on to a whole different era for the series. Very different. And yet, you know, 7 is really not that different than 6 in many ways. It really follows a very similar formula, and I don't think there was... I think most of the innovation for between 6 and 7 was on the graphical level, whereas the core formula stays pretty much the same. Yeah, so there you have it, I guess. One of the greatest games ever made. I highly recommend. Even if you watch this whole thing, you gotta play it for yourself. If you have any interest in RPGs, you owe it to yourself to play Final Fantasy VI. And that's just another finished run through for me. But alas, my name is Mangg. Game you just finished watching is Final Fantasy VI Advance on the Game Boy Advance. And I'll see you fine folks in Final Fantasy VII.